Hi everyone, we're going to find the partial fraction decomposition of 1 divided by x times x squared plus 1. This part right here is nonlinear, so what we're going to do is write it as a over x, which is our linear term. And then for our nonlinear term, we're going to write it, we want it improper rational. So it's going to be bx plus c divided by x squared plus 1. Alright, so what we want to do now is write this again, 1 over x. And what we're going to do is clear the fractions, so I'm going to leave some room here. So we're going to have 1 over x times x squared plus 1 equals, and I'm going to move this down a little bit, a over x plus bx plus c over x squared plus 1. Now we're going to clear these fractions by multiplying by my LCD, my least common denominator, which is always under this first part. So we're going to multiply this by x times x squared plus 1, and also on the right side here, x times x squared plus 1. So this cancels this out, and I'm trying to get rid of the fractions here. Equals, now when you multiply these two, the x's cancel, but you're left with x squared plus 1. So you get a times x squared plus 1. And then for this part, this will cancel, and so we're left with bx plus c times x. Alright, now the first thing we're going to do is let x be 0. If you let x be 0, you get 1 equals a plus, and if you write this out, you get b times 0 plus c times 0, so that just knocks that out. So we get a equals 1. Alright, now if we let x equals negative 1, then we're going to have 1 equals a. Let's just plug in negative 1 everywhere. B times negative 1 plus c times negative 1. Well, this is just 0. Well, this is going to be 1 equals negative 1 squared is 1, so you get 2a. And then when you distribute this negative here, you're going to get, let me do that, you're going to get plus negative b plus c times negative 1. And this is going to equal 1 plus 2a plus b minus c. Now you get a is 1. We already know that a equals 1. A equals 1. So plug in 1 here. You get 1 equals 2 plus b minus c. Therefore, negative 1 equals b minus c. So what we want to do is solve using a system of linear equations. You get b plus c equals negative 1. And we also have b minus c equals negative 1. And then when you use elimination, or you just add these, you get 2b equals negative 2. So b equals negative 1. And then substitute the negative 1 back in. If negative 1 is b, then you're going to get c equals 0. Just plug back the negative 1 back into here. Well, into there. Now, since we have our A equals 1, our B equals -1, and our C equals 0, we can substitute it back in, and we get 1 over x times x squared plus 1 equals my A. My A is 1 over x plus B, and B is -1 x. Remember, this was bx plus c, and my c was 0, so we really don't need the 0. Divide it by x squared plus 1, and it's really 1 over x, and it's going to be plus a negative x over x squared plus 1. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.